Hey, welcome everybody. Bookham Dano here. I want to welcome you to another video. I've got a haul video here from an estate sale I went to this morning. Before we get started on that, just want to point you towards my whatnot. We've got a big event tomorrow, July 29th. That's Saturday. All afternoon will be a dollar train. So it's a whole bunch of small sellers getting together. Each show is a half hour, no more, um, and they're bringing a lot of good books. So my segment is going to be at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, and this is just some of the things I'm bringing that are all going to start at a dollar. So we've got X-Men 201, which is Baby Cable. Got some Marvel Zombies, little Bronze Age horror. I've got the first two trade editions of Hush, Death of Thanos, a whole bunch of more stuff. So check out the link in the show notes here. Um, There'll be a link for $10 off if you've never joined Whatnot before. You can get $10 off your first purchase. It also helps me out a little bit. So if you want to use that referral link, I would appreciate it. But if you're already on Whatnot, just use the link to the show, bookmark the show if you would, and I'll see you Saturday night. Okay, so this estate sale I went to today, um, it was out in the west suburbs of Chicago. The guy was a Superman like nut, and apparently, like he and his wife were almost hoarders. He had a lot of comic books, but mostly like statues, action figures, Superman, you know, bingo sets and decks of cards and napkins and everything you can imagine. There were a few key issues that were kind of segregated from the rest of the bunch, and I purchased several of those. Um, so, but it was by appointment only sale. I got my name in for the first. The sale started at 9, and I had a 9 o'clock appointment with along with about 15 other people. But my wife, the Peanut, and I both made it. We made it there in time. Crazy storm on the way there from where we are in Northwest Indiana. Had to pull over and wait about 10 minutes, but all good. We made it. Um, but some of these key issues are kind of cool. I don't think I overpaid for them, although they were kind of asking. They weren't giving away stuff. I'll put it that way. And then they had comics in two other areas as well. They had some nice Silver and Bronze Age books, and fortunately, I spent most of my time digging through those, and I'll show those off in just a second. The only problem with those is none of them were bagged and boarded, but they were all in pretty decent shape. A lot of 5.0, 6.0, 7.0 comics. They weren't torn or um, uh, all bent up, although a couple of them could definitely use a press. So probably the best, well, certainly the best key they had is y'all know this book. First cameo appearance of Darkseid. Beautiful Neal Adams cover. So I paid $150 for this. It is in really nice condition. Um, I will probably get that graded. My total bill was 406. Kind of a weird number, and they would not negotiate at all. It was the morning of the first day, and they were just not willing to negotiate. I was paying cash, and um, like I said, it was 406, and I gave her 400, and then she's like, "Yeah, I still need six." So, um, even so, I think we did all right. Um, so here we have World's Finest 198. This is the third Superman Flash race. They were asking, $60 for it, which is getting up there to full value or close to it, I think. But on the bright side, this is a gorgeous, gorgeous copy. Very few flaws. I think if I get that graded, we can make a few bucks on it. This, I'm not so sure of. I'm happy to have it. It's the first appearance of Power Girl, first time I've owned it. It's All Star Comics number 58. But it is pretty beat up. There's a lot of, it's almost like crinkled. And then I can't tell if this is a shadow or a stain. I'll have to take it out and take a close look at it. I paid $15 for it. I don't think I'm going to do too badly on that, but I might not make any money either. The rest of the books, well, let me show off. Show off is a strong word. So in the garage, they had everything there was $2 a piece. It was all modern stuff. And frankly, probably, I don't think most of it would sell even at $1, but there was a few things in there. There's a run of Alf, and one of the people going through the long box of Alf and some of the other independent stuff, found that key issue or whatever and was all excited, which was cool. I grabbed this out of a long box. Superman #1. I don't even know. This is the second series from 1987. No real idea on the value. It was $2. It's in excellent shape. I thought I'd pick it up. And then from that same run, #9, the Joker, Superman cover here that I know gets some attention. That's a little beat up. It's maybe a 6.0 or so. $2. Figure I'll come out all right on that. So there were a few war comics. Got this very nice 12-cent GI Combat. Really, really sharp book. These were all $5 each, which, wasn't crazy about paying $5 for books, but this is, I think, from 1970, Our Army at War. It's a cover I've wanted for a while. I think I've got a very beat up one, but this one's a little bit nicer. I picked up this Fighting Marines because I generally, anything that has Marines in the title, I pick up if I get the chance. But I didn't notice till I got home that it was missing the corner here, which, kind of a little disappointed in. But, you're going to make some mistakes when you're under pressure at a estate sale like that. But on the bright side, a ton of Bronze Age, late silver Batmans. So here's a couple of examples. These are both Detective Comics. 15-cent issue here. This is $3.82. It's a 12-center. So these, very nice black covers, and they still, they got a couple of spine ticks, but for the most part look real nice. This was in the $5 bin. So this is the first appearance of the League of Assassins. And again, this is a real nice copy. I think I will submit this to get it graded because I think it could come back maybe as 7.0. But Detective Comics 405, Neil Adams cover, I believe. Very, very nice. I picked up a couple other Superman 12 centers. I've always liked this Brainiac Lex Luthor cover, and for $5, I thought it'd be worth it. Here's some more Batmans. These are 230 and 231. Again, very nice shape. Here are a couple more Detective Comics. So again, these are all $5 a piece. Late 60s, early 70s. This one is this 80-page giant Batman is a reprint issue. It's got a reprint of Poison Ivy. All the women in Batman's. Sorry, get this over here. All the women in Batman's life. Vicky Vale, Poison Ivy, Batwoman, Batgirl, and Catwoman. Here's go. Here's the other Superman issue I picked up. They're actually consecutive. This is 166, and the Brainiac Luthor one is 167. But I'm a big fan of Christmas covers, so I couldn't pass that up for $5. Star Trek #3, the nice photo cover of Mr. Spock. I was happy to have that. This Strange Tales 163, I think it is. Not particularly valuable, but it's a nice shape, so it shouldn't be too hard to sell that. A couple copies of Detective Comics 408 with a very cool cover of Robin's kind of melting there on the cover. Teen Titans. This is another Detective 396 on this one. Teen Titans. That's a Silver Age Teen Titans. Another Detective. This is cool. So this is House of Mystery 179. It is in a real nice shape. Bub's Comics tells me never to apologize for the glare, but boy, there's a lot of glare there off that Mylar. I put it in Mylar, this was unbagged. But this is Bernie Wrightson's first comic work. So very, very happy to have that, and it's in excellent shape. Might send that in to get graded. Got a couple copies of The Witching Hour, including issue #2. Issue #1 is my birthday book, which is kind of awesome. Issue #2 here, though, and #13. Again, very, very nice copies. Not perfect, but nice copies. Present well. Shouldn't have any trouble selling these. They were asking $12 for this. Signed by Scott Snyder and Scott Williams, and I think by the cover artist Dave Johnson. And then, it's right there, but it's signed by Jim Lee as well. And this is the 1 in 75 retailer incentive cover. So I paid $12 for this. I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's worth north of that. Jim Lee signed Superman Unchained #1, the 1 in 75 cover. And, you got Scott Snyder and some artists on there as well. More Batman and Detective Comics. Picked this up because I recognized it right away. It is my birthday book. So Flash 186, I think. Yeah, from March of '69. Some more Batmans. I think these are low in the 200s. 201 and 207. Twilight Zone. And this, I realized when I was looking it up, is also my birthday book from March of '69. So I didn't even know this existed, but nice little bonus there. Here's another one of those giant-sized Batman that reprints a whole bunch of like Golden Age stories. So we've got Origin of Robin, Origin of Alfred, The Man Behind the Red Hood, Origin of Clayface. Kind of looking forward to reading that because probably never own those. And they're Golden Age originals. So another Batman, and this is also my birthday book, Batman 210, March '69. It's pretty good shape, at least as far as the color goes, but it's got, I noticed after I got it home that it's got a pretty good crease across it. I think a pressing could help it. I'm not sure where it would grade out, though. When I originally saw it, I thought it looked fantastic and might be a 9.2 candidate, and which is, I would love to collect my birthday books in 9.2s. You know, late Silver Age. That seems, any kind of 9.8 from that time is just a huge premium. So anyway, that is my haul. I hope you will uh, check us out on Whatnot tomorrow evening. Um, Looking forward to that show. I haven't done one of the Dollar Train shows before, but I've watched a few, and they're a lot of fun because one you tune into one seller, and when his show's done, he sends you to the next. With a push of a button, boom, you're in that seller's show, and it's a lot of fun. Everything starts at $1, so there's going to be good books all afternoon and evening. So, thanks for watching. Let me know how you think I did. I think I did okay. Obviously, I would have liked to have paid a little bit less, but like they were not not having it as far as offers go. So, thanks for watching.